Alright, hi guys. Hi, it's SnowyPadre, and I'm going to be here with a guest panel right now and talk to you about the games and the teams that are happening. We'll just get the sound down just a second. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you guys don't hear me through my microphone. Tell me if there's any background noise. I do have people on the stream to help me know whether or not that's going on. I am going to jump in a panel with a bunch of people. Fing, Yun, Ian, and we've got Cage, Perkle from BDL, and Kier, CH Ghost from BarCraftNZ. So watch out for this. Just going to get the call started, and I've got a couple of questions to ask these guys while I make up the games. I'm SnowyPadre, by the way, and again, this is the BarCraftNZ League of Legends Season Grand Final. Hey Kier, hey Kyle, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Pretty fucking awesome. Kyle, where are you? Cage/Cage. Oh, Cage hasn't even picked up. Oh fuck, I know he's on the stream, I know he's watching, so he's ready. And Ian is not online yet, so yeah, he'll jump on soon.
Oh, here's Ian now.
Come on, Perkle. Oh, is Ian on?
Oh, no, that's the phone down, not the phone up.
Yeah, that's the phone down. I'll start calling him again, but I think the sound is off, thank God. So yeah, VGR! He's swell, what the flux? Yeah, this is a swearing stream. It's all good. Whoa, there is actually background noise coming through. Could we get someone to turn down the sound? Lucy, sound. There is actually background noise coming through. Could we get someone to turn down the sound? Okay. Oh. She's doing that. Okay. I am quickly going to get the games all set up and running. Whoa, that was a lot of background noise you got there, Cage. Cage, background noise. Whoa, loud. Cage. I'm just going to turn off the music and the SFX for you guys and start setting up the room. Cage, are you there? At all? Yeah, he's just fixing up his mic. And hopefully we can get Ian on as well when Ian wakes up and get his lazy ass on the stream. The games aren't far away, guys, so don't worry. We're just doing a little bit of pre-game analysis. Yeah, sounds like a plane. It really does. Oh, it's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a tiny bit. It's not bad, actually. It's okay now. It should be okay.
No?
No, it seems okay now. It seems okay.
Okay, alright.
NZ Stealth, what's starting? NZ Stealth, if you are on the stream, we will get started in about 15 to 20 minutes. We're just going to first talk about the teams and everything. So, having Kyle and Kier on right now, I'm going to ask you guys, do you have anything to talk about for the team analysis before we get into game one of this best of 5 between Legit and VGR?
Who's starting?
Oh, you can start there, mate.
Yep.
Get cracking.
Take it away, Cage.
Alright, well, as you all know, Volve's been around for quite a while, so they know each other probably a lot better than the newer Legit team will. That might give them like some sort of advantage, like which kind of advantage I probably couldn't tell you. But the skill level that's coming out from Legit is actually very high, with Steven, who I know quite well, and Jack Attack being extremely high-rated players. So it'd be an interesting contest, definitely. I haven't seen much of Legit's play, and I have seen a lot of Volve's, and the strategies are quite different, actually. Volve is more based around team fighting. Well, they do seem to like team fighting a lot more, whereas you'll find Jack Attack likes to split push and just try and bait the entire team to him, hence why he plays Singed. But yeah.
Do we have any input from Kier? I know you're not too experienced with these teams, but we would
Well,
still value your input.
Well, I just believe that the all the changes that are coming in the preseason, that have come out with the preseason patch, should be interesting to see, and how the teams deal with them, and if they've actually managed to get some legitimate strategies in place to actually take advantage of them. in comparison to the last tournaments, where I don't believe this patch was in play. But
No, this is the first tournament where this is in play. That's another thing that could like highly affect the outcome of this, is how well people have actually adapted to the new patch and all the new items.
Cool.
I mean,
yeah, actually, a bunch of questions about the new items. What do you guys think so far? I mean, we've got something that can detect people, it chases people and slows them and gives a little bit of sight of them. We've got something that acts as an AD Quicksilver item, Quicksilver Sash item.
I really
yeah.
like the Mercurial Scimitar or whatever. It's a really good thing to put in the game.
No need for Quicksilver Sash separate.
Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Twin Shadows. And
1337.
I love the
1337
sort of the unique abilities that have come out from when you get to a full sort of say with Seraphis Embrace, which comes off Rod of Ages, not Rod of Ages, Archangel stuff. When you get to 750, you get your full 1000. So we should be seeing some awesome plays off that item alone. If anyone goes Swain, as Theo was talking to me about earlier. Along with the Mana Shield as well, which should be awesome to see him play, along with the jungle items that are coming through, which are just absolutely necessary. For certain, there's a drum roll going on in the which are absolutely necessary if you want to be a reliable jungler, rather than just ganking as well. But it'll be a choice I'll be having to make. Either they go towards that gank, or they go towards that more sort of gold farm in the jungle.
We do have the room open, and we are going to have the teams joining very, very soon. We've already got Rice Cakes in here. Rice Cakes, the first guy getting into the custom game. I am going to ask the teams right now if they do want to coin flip, so we'll see what's going on with that.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. Just had to go help someone with something.
So who do we think is going to be banned champions now? We've already got Nami as a banned champion.
No, well, Nami is the only banned champion for this entire series, and we banned her because we didn't have a consensus between both the teams to have her in this grand finals, and she is one of the new champions, so she is a bit of a loose cannon. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. In terms of picks and bans for the teams, I'm not entirely sure, because I have a feeling that these item changes, like I lol-kinged a bunch of the players from both sides of the teams. And it did look like they are trying out a set of new champions, so I'm not too sure what they are going to be doing in that regard. It could be very, very interesting, and I don't think that either of these teams can counterpick each other either. So we'll see what goes on with that. NZ Stealth is apparently on Jack Attack's team at the moment. And do we have Ian yet? We do not have Ian. Hopefully we'll have him for pre-game analysis after this.
Sorry, I was just fixing something. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
All right,
and
sweet.
it's loud and clear, and it's very crystal and all of that stuff.
Alright, cool. Expected bans. So Nami is permabanned?
Yep, Nami is permabanned for this tournament.
I would expect to see Singed completely permabanned as well, because of how well Jack Attack does play Singed. Yeah, they're from VGR side at least.
I would think Shen as well so far, because there are a lot more items that will go very, very well with Shen.
Probably Lee Sin gonna be banned out from Legit as well, because that is NZ Stealth's favorite champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a bit of a hit in the jungle. Like his first clear is like a lot slower than it was, and he loses a lot more health. But I'm pretty sure NZ Stealth will still play him very, very effectively.
Oh yeah, I am wondering with that kind of analysis that he might have tried a couple of new champions, because I know both of these teams have been practicing quite intensely for the last couple of days, and they have been getting set up and ready to play against each other to see who can win.
I know I've seen Steven play Lux a couple times in the past couple of days, so that could be a possible pick or ban. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check match history for the games.
Everyone's been busy getting their elos up.
Not me.
No, in the teams, Yeah, definitely not me. I'm staying way away from the elo ladder so far. I'm just like, okay, when season 3 came around, 1 win, not gonna touch it. New items, not even playing.
Well, I'm still level
gonna try.
29, so
we've got a level 29 over here. What am I talking about? What's this noob doing around?
yeah, only halfway towards 30.
Also, Black Cleaver is extremely broken right now, so expect to see at least like 1 or 2 people in either team pick up that at some point if they're using the champions for it. Like even I was watching something yesterday where 80 carries like such as Israel and stuff like rush Black Cleaver.
Yeah.
Because just the stats on that item plus the passive it gives you is just so crazy with the armor reduction. It's getting a nerf next patch, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's already being nerfed because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, let me just check out some of these items that have been added. We have Miguel's Crucible. It's got an active that removes CCs and adds a heal on an ally that can include yourself. That is pretty strong. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a couple of supports going on that as well.
It's quite expensive as a support item.
Yeah, but it does build off a couple of things. But it does build off Chalice, so
Yeah.
I would think it's only used by Sona and a bit more late game, yeah.
I don't think, like, it's not like QSS, how you can use it on yourself when stunned, though.
Yeah.
So I think using it on yourself would be, like, very situational. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's an active heal, but it wouldn't do much.
yeah,
as
the
it could do
heal's
on
really
slows,
nice
actually,
because
yeah.
it's max percentage, I think.
It's quite a deceptively tanky item that really pegs you down. Shard of True Ice would be pretty interesting as well. It does build off Cage's pick with Sona could grab that up and have the active Blizzard on for a gank, but a lot of people have said that's not incredibly viable.
No, it's not that, like, the active isn't that good.
Yeah, it doesn't last that long.
The actual item isn't that bad. Like, the stats it gives you are pretty good. But, yeah, when I read the item initially, I thought it was just going to be like a secondary Lulu ult, but it lasts for like 3 seconds, and, yeah. The slow's like 20% or something. It's not even that noticeable.
Okay, we've got a ready going out from Volk. We're just waiting for one from Jack Attack right now. And we will be jumping into the first game. So thanks very much for the pre-game analysis, guys. We'll try and get Ian on as well a little bit later for game 1 analysis and things like that. We've got a ready from Jack Attack. And the game is now going into champ select. So I'll talk to you guys later and get you the game 1 analysis. Okay, popping into character select. What do we have here? What are we seeing? What is going to be the first thing coming out? And Instaban Shin, as we got from Cage. He said that was going to be coming out. And Lee Sin is banned over on Jack Attack's side. We do have Jack Attack in the purple team and VGR in the blue. And I will be putting those in the in-game screen as we come up to it. So that Lee Sin's going to be banned out for NZ Stealth. That could really put the hurt down on VGR, and that Singed is bad for Jack Attack's top, but it does look like there could be a Shen left top, and that could be very, very dangerous, especially if Jack Attack jumps straight on that. Of course, VGR does have the first pick. Blitzcrank and Amumu both banned. Amumu, surprisingly, as his jungle has deeply suffered, he was already taking a big hit in the jungle with the at the beginning before the preseason 3 patch, and now that the preseason patch has become active, he is completely unviable. Oh, we're about to hear some more thunderclaps. This guy. He's fun. Okay, and Blitzcrank, of course, banned out there for very obvious reasons. Don't want to get fisted in the face. Israel is down as well, surprisingly from VGR. That is a surprising little move for them. And Jax has been banned on Legit side, so maybe we're going to see an Aurelia top coming out from them, as usually if a Jax ban goes down by Legit, they like to go for that Aurelia top. Darius is available as well for top, and I would say he's a prime target, but there are a lot of dangerous tops, especially anything could happen in this change, in this preseason 3 patch. Rice Cakes is thinking of going on that Karthus. I wouldn't be surprised. The Archangel staff has now been buffed to no end, He can now grab a mana shield if he wants to, but that's not his prime goal. It does actually go to 1,000 mana once you reach 750, so it's a lot easier, and he is going to lock in as that Karthus. So we may see VGR go again for that teamfight centric combo that they really love to do. And Shen wasn't bad. Jag attacks, instantly going to jump on Shen. Pre-Shen. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Maybe we will see NZ Stealth pick a Nocturne and see if they can shut down that Shen early game. Would not be surprised. And it could be effective as that Lee Sin is banned as well. So he will need to pick a different jungler. Warwick does have quite an easy time jungling now, but I haven't seen him do much Warwick. And we do see ZZ, Kevin ZZ. He is going to jump on that ADC as Draven. Isn't too surprising. I have actually seen Volv play a lot of Draven recently as well. So maybe he is a lot more viable since the pre-season 3 patch came along and the jungle changes have come along as well. Not Kevin ZZ on Draven, I mean, but Draven being picked for legit. Sorry. Kevin's not going to be on Draven, by the way. Apparently I want to turn down the game music a little bit. Thank you for that, Big Plays. I will go on to that for you right now. Lower that. There we go. Beautiful. NZ Stealth has locked in as Maokai for the jungle. That might be very, very powerful. He still has a pretty quick jungle clear considering his abilities do quite a lot of damage to minions and can be spammed very easy early game. A little bit like a little bit like Shaco, but nowhere near as powerful. Still that spam early game, and Dote's going to go on Taric support. Taric support's still pretty viable. He still has a really great stun. He's still got so much power in team fights when he ults. And we might actually see an ADC swap. We have seen VGR do an ADC swap before, I think. This is a surprising little build. D-Mouse has jumped on Nocturne. Nocturne is going to be that jungle with Kevin ZZ. So that's kind of cool that they picked Nocturne and Shen. That's a funny little combo. And yes, Dakar Jax is banned. Saint Blythe is going to go on Janna. Maybe we'll see a Champion Janna skin, just because you can. I don't think we're going to see any of these guys on Rise, which makes me very, very sad, because I got them Rise skins. Yeah, Volv locking in is that Darius. I think Volv's going to swap with that Raw. Raw's going to go top. We may see Rice Cakes mid, but normally Raw as actually a pretty good mid as well. So we'll see how they change it up. And yeah, I think Darius top can just shred the crap out of Shen. I mean, Jag Attack is an incredibly experienced player. He's done a lot of tournaments, especially in the Australian scene, so he may know how to deal very well with a Darius. And he could have a random item up his sleeve to give them far more tankiness with armor. So we'll see what he does first game. It's going to be cool to see what the first items is. I know it's standard for boots and 3 health pots, but considering the new jungle and the new items in general, we may see quite a lot of item changes. Especially for the supports, they'll probably have cookies on them, so they will survive a lot easier into the late game. Jack Attack, not thinking he will have any item changes. I'm expecting to see Hunter's Machetes out from the junglers, but we'll see if they get hard leashes and can do with normal item starts as jungle. And Varaxel, what are you going? I jump on that Teemo. Teemo surprisingly is very strong with the item changes coming into this patch. Very, very powerful. There are a lot of items that work with his attack speed and that work with shredding the opponents while keeping him safe. So that's really quite easy. The quality that I'm streaming at is 720p, Big Plays. I'm sorry, it cannot actually be increased, mainly due to New Zealand internet and the computer I'm on. The computer I'm on is the best for streaming that is around, that is available to me, even at this internet cafe. All the other ones appear to crash when I use it, but it is 720p. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Hopefully the quality is okay, because I am streaming at a high bit rate, and it is 1280 by 720, something like that for the resolution. And Varaxel did actually lock in as Teemo. So yeah, that Teemo is going to go down. That Teemo is going to be mid. It looks like it's, yeah, it does look like it's going to be an AP Teemo. we're going to have a lot of fun with AP Teemo. So, VGR is probably going to get out an early Oracle's Elixir, try and control Teemo's mid to late game once he hits level 6. Not too early. I'm sure they shouldn't have too many problems with his shrooms early game, but I do think mid to late game they'll have a lot of problems. It does allow for a lot of warding. Warding is now way easy, especially if somebody grabs that 5 ward item that lets you place 2 down at a time and refreshes whenever you go back. So on charges as you go back. So it does have 5 charges, and you can expend 2 at a time. Have 2 of those wards active at a time. So I'd expect to see a lot of warding out from both sides. But with that Teemo in, they will have quite a lot of map control in that early to mid game. But he will be very powerful with his blind, I'm thinking, especially against Karthus, who doesn't have great mobility. And Teemo does have great mobility. He does have a lot of speed. If he does get caught by Karthus's wall, though, I'm pretty sure that's the end for him. He's a pretty squishy little character. Yep, and we may see a couple of dunks from Volf. You are right, Moon Preacher. Could be a whole bunch of dumps from Volf. And would you look at that? Rice Cakes is actually on Caitlyn. They have done a little bit of a lane switch up. Dope is sitting on Tarek like he usually does. I'm pretty sure he's mainly support. NZ Stealth is still jungle. Roar is going mid, as he is a very powerful mid. He usually grabs top, though, but Volf is going to go on Darius as top. So, yeah, they are going to have a little bit of a switch up. And I'm curious to see why they did focus on that switch up. It may just be Volf has Darius. Nobody else has Darius and they wanted him. I don't know. Did predict that Darius was going to go down though. And of course Jack Attack on that Shin. Really too strong. Way too powerful. 0-0 as the score stands now in a best of 5 for the BarCraftNZ League of Legends Season Grand Final. Long name is long. Stream Sniping B7. What the fuck? And yes, it is the League of Draven Team House. The fuck. TSM's Darius. To me, GP forums. No, all day. Big plays all day. That's where big plays come from. Yeah. D-Mouse on Draven though, he does have Cleanse with him, so he's looking to try and get out of a few things. Probably not going to be grabbing a Mercurial Scimitar then, because he does not need that Quicksilver. He's going to be going quite hard damage and trying to keep himself safe with that Cleanse. We don't see any teleports out from either of the teams, so there's probably not going to be any surprise ganks or anything crazy like that. And we are actually going to go into the game now. So as it loads up, I'm going to let you see this little screen. We've got a whole bunch of cool sponsors. We are down here at MC Internet Cafe. Come down and check us out if you want to. We have a big projector with a lot of sound coming out of it. That hopefully isn't doubling up for you guys. And we are sponsored by Playtech and Telstra Clear. So give those guys a bit of a shout out as well. Really cool guys. Telstra Clear going in a bit more, being a bit more of a gaming ISP. So don't mind the team names as I go into the game now. I do have to turn them on as I find out who's going which side, but they will switch out afterwards. So it is legit on the purple side and VGR on the blue. And Jack Attack is on his Shin. If Jack Attack does another crazy backdoor, oh god. Sarcasm overload. Pretty much. Pretty much. We will be having a chat to teams about team names next year for a bit more of a professional LoL scene over here in New Zealand. But we are starting out, so we're going to let it slide. We're going to let it slide. They'll probably still do it anyway, but hey. Yeah, there is no way you can lower the quality. I'm sorry, big plays. If you guys do advertise my stream and I manage to get 400 base viewers, I can get Twitch on as a I can get Twitch support, and then they will let quality be available on my stream, but I don't have it now. And it's like it's crazy. You need 400 concurrent viewers. I'm like nowhere near that. There's nowhere I can get 400 concurrent viewers. It's getting crazy. But yeah, I will try and put myself up to 400 concurrent viewers just so I can get the quality change for you guys. It's got nothing to do with me. Oh yeah. It's really got nothing to do. And yeah, hopefully I can get that quality change for you. No, I don't post on Reddit, so I will start posting on Reddit. You guys, go and post on Reddit if you can. if you've got time, go and post that this is happening, because this is the first grand final that is happening for New Zealand. It is massive, and these guys are in a best of 5 for the highest tournament earnings that have been in New Zealand. Caprica did a $500 tournament as well. I'm not sure if that was a prize pool or the first place. I'm pretty sure it was first place. Okay, we are in the game now, so let me bring that up for you and get those things. So Legit is on the purple side and VGR on the blue. There you guys go. Hopefully that is smexy enough for you. You guys up and enjoying that stream. And I'm going to go directed. So we do see a Hunter Machete out from both of the junglers. Oh, we actually see a Doran's going out from mid over on VGR from Raw. And Teemo has started himself off with a Crystalline Flask. Stores up to 3 tasty charges of crystal water every time you are near your shop. And you consume it to restore 100 health and 40 mana over 10 seconds. So it's a really, really good sustain item. Shen starting up the top with Cloth Armor to try and get away from that burst that comes out from Darius. This is pretty damn exciting, seeing all these items come out. So I'm going to put these supports down the bottom. They're pretty standard. They are setting up with their cookies, their little biscuits, and their Explorer Awards, as they usually do with their masteries. As that allows them to do, they have got their Fairy Charm, and we see 4 health. We see 4 wards out from Janna, only 3 from Tarek though. Just check out what else is going on. It is boots and health pots for the rest of the team though. So let's see what that sustain does for Teemo and mid. Neither teams are going to be invading, and I understand that completely. With the changes in the jungle, I'm sure everyone is afraid of trying to invade. If they screw up badly, if anything goes wrong, that their jungle is absolutely annihilated. That is an awesome. I'm pretty sure that's a remade Nocturne skin. I'm pretty sure it looks cooler than it usually does. It does look so awesome, and it is a champion Janna skin. I knew it was going to be a champion Janna skin. Why else would you want to play Janna? Nah, she's already great support. Pretty standard start. It's going to be a red start for NZ Stealth and a blue going out from Nocturne. Quite interesting. You see all the damage that Maokai took from just a single. So, sorry, actually did double camp there, and I'm sure he actually leashed those double camps. Because remember, leashing now gets the jungle minions to attack the closest target, not the first target to attack them. So leashing is a bitch in the new season. In the pre-season, actually, it's not even the new season now. There are still a lot of changes that are going to be undertaken. Do bear in mind, especially for the ADCs, things like BF Sword, the cost has been reduced, but the AD ratio is still the same. So you can get a BF Sword out a lot quicker, and the gold the gold per second has been increased as it goes on. As the game goes on, you're able to get gold quicker, and the game is able to pick up a lot faster. Sorry, I didn't actually set these junglers and everything to the right paths. I'll just do that now. There are the 2 tops, and we've got the mids there. Boom, done. Comparing, you guys can compare all the things. Already a ward going out from Tarek and from Janna. Actually, the first gank going on. Kevin CC as the jungler going in to see if he can get a kill on Jack Attack, but no. I'm seeing if he can get a kill on Volfs. Sorry about that. But no, it does look like Maokai was in the middle of that, helping him out, and mid came up to help as well. Don't know if Teemo had the communication issues there, but that is the first blood going to Team VGR.Giga. There is a little bit of crazy roaming going on. Nocturne getting that first taken out. He is going to have a rough jungle. It does look down the bottom. VGR is pushing quite hard, and they did get that early ward out, so it looks like they're trying to push them out of lane very quickly. So they get that lane dominance, and they're trying to control whether or not the jungler is coming around. But the jungler does, I mean, especially with the new Season 3 changes, the jungler does have the opportunity to stay in his jungle and develop that way. The only way that VGR can take them out if they're using those tactics is to consistently go into the jungle and steal their farm and try and take that out. That will really cut the jungler off, and he will be forced to gank. And if he doesn't get any successful ganks, especially from all the wooding that is going up